It was really special for me. Having a lot of friends and family come from home to Tallahassee to finally get to see me play for the first time. A lot of them did. I know I had my aunt tell me she did. So, I mean, it was just a lot of people there for me and in my corner who's been there my whole life and watched me grow up and supported me the whole journey. And for them to finally see me play, and for me to score a touchdown there in front of them, it was really special for me.
How about beating Florida State 4 times, being a part of that history? Did you ever envision that that was possible when you came to Clemson?
No, not really. I mean, you hope for things like that, but I mean, it's a tough task. But for us to actually go out and accomplish it, that's very special for me, for the team, for this program. Florida State has a lot of tradition. They've always been a good team. They're still tough competition. So for us to go out there and beat them 4 times in a row, it's amazing. It's a feat that's rare. It's going to be rare to accomplish for a long time.
Adam, earlier in the year, Coach Swinney had told us that he thought the running back group would be his pick for the group would be special this year. You guys have got a lot of playing time, and you guys are able to substitute in and out throughout the game. Talk about the attitude in the running back group. You guys know that when you go out there, that any one of you guys can be called out at any point in the game.
Well, I mean, we prepare each week like all of us are the starter. Of course, Travis runs out first, but end of the day, we all have a mindset like we're all first team. We all deserve to. We all are capable of going out and competing at a high level. So, I mean, we carry that mindset. We push each other. We grind, make sure that everybody's ready for each week. And so when you do that, it's kind of hard for us to not go out and perform the way we want to because we know we have each other clawing. Everybody deserves reps. So, I mean, if you go out and you don't perform to the standard, the next guy's up. I mean, you got to go out and play each snap to your best of your ability. And the results, with what we're capable of, the results, I believe, will take care of themselves.
I know you're like the leader in that running back room. If you tried to help him some, I think Coach Sweeney and Coach Elliott were saying he's maybe not being as disciplined as he needs to. Have you talked to him some about that?
I mean, he's growing up. He's not a senior yet. He's not a junior. He hasn't. He's still got some learning to do. But at the end of the day, he's learning. I mean, he's making all the right steps. But once he gets to that point, it's going to be scary. I mean, so you got guys like me and Taven we're older, of course, so we've probably seen more. But I mean, we're just trying to lead him and guide him. And I mean, even still, he comes up. Like, we'll come off the field and he'll come over and lead us. I mean, it's a collaborative effort. We all just come off and communicate, tell each other what we see, or if we miss an assignment, we kind of tell each other what to look for, what we're expecting, and stuff like that. It's just a big collaboration effort, a group effort.
Being patient behind your block, is that just a mindset that Travis has to get better at, or is that more reps? What comes with that?
I'm honestly not sure. I mean, Travis is fast, so he's quick, twitchy. So he's naturally going to get there fast, and he breaks a lot of tackles. So I'm not sure what he sees, but regardless, he's trusting his ability, and I mean, half the time it works out for him, but there are some times where it doesn't. So I mean, there's just some things he has to understand schematically, and I mean, it's not that he's not putting himself in a position to succeed because he's a great athlete, he's a great ball carrier, but sometimes it'll help him take hits off his body or make things easier for him if he was to, wait for a blocker or something like that. But, I mean, regardless, he's a playmaker, and he's been making plays his whole career, so regardless, he's going to make a play. He's going to get some yards.
The first playoff ranking being released tonight. How much will you guys pay attention to that and kind of look at all that?
As Coach Swinney says, it doesn't really matter at this point. What matters is after, in December where we're ranked. So, I mean, of course it would be good, know that we're possibly in the top 4 or not, and it'll give us something to keep working for. But at the end of the day, we know this ranking doesn't matter. We're hoping to be there in December.
Would you be surprised if you were 1 or 2?
Yeah, I probably would. But at the end of the day, we still aren't satisfied. We know we still have work to do, so we still got to keep pushing and grinding. And at the end of the day, we know if we do what we're supposed to do, then we'll be in there regardless. We just want a chance.
How good was it Saturday to see Darian get out there and get carries, get that run?
I'm so happy for him. Darian's been a guy, he's been working his whole career, and I'm talking about grinding, staying after practice, doing extra work, stuff like that. I mean, we've all noticed the hard work that he's put in, and to see it being able to pay off for him in an environment like that, it's a blessing because he deserves every bit of it, and he's been a guy that I've kind of looked up to in a way that the way he carries himself, his discipline, his faith. I mean, he's just a student of the game, and he's just a great person to be around. And so for him to finally reap the benefits of all his hard work I'm very happy for him.
You had a 47-yard touchdown run in that early season game at Louisville last year. What do you remember about that play in that game last year?
In that play, I just remember Hearn saving my life because he opened up a clean hole, and I was just able to hit it and run through. I believe it was DeAndre Overton who set the block to set me free, too. So, I mean, honestly, I just remember those two things, and I still thank them for that every day. But, yeah, it was a nice moment for me. At the time, I believe it was the longest of my career. So, I mean, it's just something that I'm proud of and that I will always remember.
You see the videos of Coach Sweeney dancing with you guys after wins, and then the kind of personal touches, like last week, getting you a touchdown close to your hometown, getting Garrett Williams a touchdown. You've been around this program for a while, could you kind of describe just the approach that Sweeney and his staff takes as far as making things as fun as possible, and also kind of the personal touches they seem to incorporate with you guys?
Well, we always say that the fun's in the winning, and so that's where the dancing comes from. I mean, he's just as happy to win as we are, and so we all celebrate together. Now, I'm not a big dancer, so I stay on the outside of the crowd, but I'm still over there having fun, smiling, laughing at everybody. It's a good time, and for him to be able to care about his players and understand that, okay, you probably have some people coming to watch them play for the first time from their hometown that really aren't able to make it up to Clemson. And for them to see us play, it means a lot to the home crowd. It means a lot to our family, our friends. So it's a moment. It's a thing that he tries to, it's a moment that he tries to create for everybody. And it's a special thing for him to go out his way and do that, because otherwise, I mean, chances are it will be slim to none odds that they will get to come see us play or to have the success that we've had.
Do you ever talk to friends maybe that are playing on other big programs about kind of the approach your staff takes here as far as their staff, and is this kind of maybe out of the norm the way that the staff was with their approach as far as, again, kind of making the grind as fun as possible?
Sometimes I have friends who play at lower level schools. I mean, I have friends elsewhere too, but we just kind of talk, see how check in on each other. It's not more of a comparison type deal. It's just me checking in on them and trying to see, how their season's going, stuff like that. But I mean, I'm sure I've heard things. I haven't really talked to anybody, but I've heard things are different other places. I mean, Clemson's a special place, and not every program is kind of rallied around what we've been doing here. But I mean, it's special. That's all I can really say. It's not like this everywhere.
How would you critique Christian's running style? Do you have any tips for him?
His pass were too high. He's got to breathe. When he dives, Coach Elliott tells us to take the ball high. He kept it low. That's easy for a defender to punch it out. We'll work on it in practice. I'll get him right, get him on some bags, the blaster drill. I mean, we got some work to do, but it was a great run for him. We're happy for him.
A couple times in the game, you were out there and you came up in pass protection and picked up a blitz linebacker. This weekend, the Louisville scheme is a lot of blitz linebackers. What do you guys see on tape so far with those guys?
We got to be ready for anything. They present some challenges that we have to prepare for. I mean, it's not going to be easy. It never is. We got to make sure we have our eyes on the right things. We got to make sure we're looking for any tips that we can find on tape. But we've got to come ready to work. I mean, they got some good linebackers. They bring it. So we got to be ready. We can't be in a position where we're caught off guard. We've got to go back and watch as much film as possible so that we're ready for whatever they can bring.
Amari was talking about the meditation app y'all use, Headspace.
Mm-hmm.
Do you use it, and how does it work?
So I haven't gotten around to downloading it yet, but I've heard a lot of great things about it. Sad to say, I put a lot of things off unintentionally. I just forget. So I actually forgot about it until you just said it. But no, I've heard a lot about it. My roommates use it, and they say it's a great thing. I mean, it's huge on meditation. Getting your own thoughts together, just so you can. I don't know if it's be at peace, but it's a calming effect. It kind of helps you to slowly breathing down and just be in the moment. And
How long has Milt been doing it with y'all as a team? Dabo went on this hilarious thing about how y'all are doing it as a team. How long has Milt been doing it with you guys?
so he presented it to us maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay, so
but I think I don't know. I'm not sure. We've known about it for 2 or 3 weeks, but just kind of got to download it. I'll probably do that once I leave here.
Did you get into it?
Yes, almost. Some people fell asleep. I was almost one of them, and but yeah, it's a great app. I'm gonna get on it, and I've heard great things about it. Is what I meant. But yeah, I'm gonna get on it and make sure, see how it helps me.
Is that a tough sales job to get the majority of the guys to kind of buy into that?
For some people, probably. Everybody has their own beliefs and set ways of what works for them and what doesn't. But and some people aren't open to trying new things. They just kind of believe what works for them works. But I'm sure for some people, they believe anything. I mean, they're very gullible. But yeah, no, I'm sure that some people will buy into it. And I mean, if it works for them, I'm sure they'll go around promoting it and get other people on board. So it's just a matter of who's selling it and kind of how it works for them and what personal testimony they have.
Travis and Venables was back in the room scribbling down plays. You couldn't get into it at all. Did y'all notice him?
I didn't. So seniors are in the front, and so we kind of have no other choice but to keep our eyes forward. It's kind of hard to look around and not feel like you're being disrespectful to the person who has the platform. But no, I actually didn't know that. I'm not surprised, but I didn't know that.
Thanks, Adam. Thanks, guys.
Thank y'all.
Thanks a lot.